The Brookings Wild River Film Festival is August 15th and 18th. Now, or through 18th, excuse me, and there's about 4 dozen films going to be shown, but there's also going to be other events with panels and workshops. Joining me live from the Wild River Film Festival is Executive Director Dan Springen. Dan, thank you so much for joining me this midday. How excited are you for this festival to kick off in 13 days? I know there's a lot more happening than just some movie premieres.
Yeah, number one, just want to say thank you for having us on today. It's going to be a great time. Anytime you can get out to a film festival and see a movie, an independent film in a theater filled with people, it just changes. It can change your life. So we're really excited. We've got a lot of great films and a lot of filmmakers coming in this year.
And it is still about 2 weeks away. So how are some of these final preparations going leading into this festival?
Yeah, it's great. We've got great volunteers from Brookings. By the way, if there's anybody who wants to volunteer for the film festival, you can reach us at wildriversfilmfestival.com. Just reach out to us there. There's a phone number, there's an email there if you're interested in being a volunteer. Plus, you get to watch movies all day long. It's pretty cool.
Well, how fun is that?
Oh, it's great. It's great. I mean, because independent films, you just never have a chance to see these films again unless you're really looking for them. And it's a departure from watching Marvel movies all your life. You get a chance to see something like our opening night film, Les Folies du Roi, which is a musical set in 1655 with the Mohawk tribe and the settlers from France that were sent over by the king in 1655. So it's a great piece. It's beautiful to look at. The music's wonderful, and the filmmakers will be here.
Dan, that's so exciting. And I'm really excited to announce that Newswatch 12 actually has kind of an exclusive clip, a preview for that opening night movie. And we're going to show that tonight on Newswatch 12 at 4. So you're going to need to stay tuned for that. And can you tell me a little bit about what that trailer shows for this opening night special?
Yeah, it's a Hollywood style trailer, so it's a two minute trailer. I don't know if you guys will show all 2 minutes, but maybe some pieces. But just to give you an idea, there's a lot of art department that goes into designing a film that takes place in 1655. We're talking wooden forts, we're talking Indian regalia, we're talking about ships. You're not going to see any 2024 Mercedes or BMWs, cruising around in the forest. It's all set up to look like it's 1655, and they did a great job with it.
Well, that is so incredible. I'm so excited to see the trailer, but I have to ask, what are you most excited for?
That's a great question, and I would say it's the filmmakers. I run the Orlando Film Festival, and I've been doing it for 16 years. And we're known as a filmmakers film festival. When the filmmakers come in, it livens everything up. We've got at least 15 of the films are going to be represented. So they'll be here in Brookings. And you know how tough it is to get to Brookings. But they know that this is a boutique festival with great films, and they're coming in to spend the time with us here. So some of them I know, some of them I haven't met yet, but most of them I know from the Orlando Film Festival, and they're great people. And when they get in town, it livens everything up. And if you haven't seen an independent film with the filmmakers in the auditorium with you, and then doing a Q&A afterward, you're missing the boat. It's just great because they'll talk for hours with you about the film. So if you like a film and you have questions, they'll answer them all for you.
And you were telling me earlier that not only are these filmmakers there to show the movie, but they're there to do workshops with people. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So we have education every morning at the Chetco Library. So that starts at 10 a.m. It goes till noon. And on Friday, we teach pre-production. On Saturday, we teach production, and on Sunday, we teach post-production. So you can't learn how to make a film in its entirety in 6 hours worth of workshops, but all the filmmakers are there. So they're talking about their films and what they did, and I moderate. It's really a blast. And then we also, the actual workshop we finished was it was a 7-day workshop, and we had kids from 12 to 18 years old. And in that 7 days, we taught them about production. We taught them about art department. We taught them about camera, sound, lighting, art department. They had such a great time, and it was all done at SWAC at the campus here close to town. And the kids just really enjoyed it. We even got to shoot a couple short films with them, and one of them will definitely show during the film festival.
Well, Dan, thank you so much for joining me. And correct me if I'm wrong, but tickets are still available on your guys' website, correct?
Yeah, that is correct. At wildriversfilmfestival.com, you can get tickets there, or you can come into the office on Main Street, 615 Main Street in Brookings. And one more thing that I did want to say is just a shout out to the Tolowa tribe, who they did the financing, the grant money for our workshop. And this year it was 7 days. Next year, we're hoping for it to be 3 weeks, so we really get a lot more information to the students to get them set up and ready to go into the workforce. Because a lot of people don't realize you don't have to become a carpenter, you don't have to become a plumber. You can become a filmmaker and support your family. It's a real job. So we're trying to bring that to Brookings so that people can see that you can get a job in the film industry and make really decent money. But come to wildriversfilmfestival.com, and all the information will be there. All the movies will be up probably in the next 3 days, and then you can definitely get passes. You can get day passes, festival passes, or VIP passes. Day passes get you into every movie you want to see for an entire day, so 10 hours of movies. If you get a festival pass, it gets you into all the movies. If you get a VIP pass, it gets you into the education, gets you into the parties, the after parties, the award ceremony, and opening night film. So a VIP pass is really the way to go because you can experience everything.
Well, Dan, what an incredible opportunity for people who are inspiring to be in this business, and so fun for anyone who wants to go and see these independent films. Dan, thank you so much for joining us today for Newswatch 12 Midday, and we're going to have more with the president of the film festival tonight on Newswatch 12 as well as some of those exclusive tips. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.